Welcome to the History of Simple Things, where we delve into the fascinating history behind the little things that shape our world. Tissues. We use them every day without much thought. But have you ever wondered about their journey from raw materials to the soft, comforting sheets we rely on? Join us on a fascinating exploration of the history of tissue manufacturing, from its humble beginnings to the sophisticated processes of today. Our story begins in ancient times, where civilizations sought inventive solutions for hygiene and comfort. Early civilizations, such as the Egyptians and Romans, utilized a variety of materials for personal hygiene, including cloth, wool, and even papyrus. However, it wasn't until the 2nd century AD that the Chinese invented paper, marking a significant milestone in the evolution of tissue production. Initially used for writing and packaging, paper soon found its way into personal hygiene practices. The Chinese would cut large sheets of paper into smaller pieces, creating early versions of disposable tissues. These were often scented and reserved for the elite. In medieval Europe, the concept of disposable tissues faded, and reusable cloth handkerchiefs became prevalent among the aristocracy. However, the masses resorted to more primitive methods, such as leaves or discarded cloth. It wasn't until the 19th century that tissue production underwent a significant transformation, thanks to advances in paper-making technology and increased demand for personal hygiene products. The Industrial Revolution ushered in an era of mass production, and tissues became more accessible to the general public. In 1857, Joseph Gaiety introduced the first commercially available toilet paper in the United States, albeit it was more akin to today's paper towels than tissues. As the 20th century dawned, tissue production evolved rapidly, driven by innovations in pulp processing, paper-making machinery, and marketing strategies. Today, tissue manufacturing is a highly sophisticated process that combines cutting-edge technology with sustainable practices. Let's delve into the modern-day journey of tissue production. It all begins with the raw materials. Most tissues are made from wood pulp derived from softwood or hardwood trees such as pine, spruce, or eucalyptus. These trees are harvested from sustainably managed forests to ensure minimal environmental impact. Once harvested, the wood logs are debarked and chipped into small pieces. These wood chips are then subjected to a chemical or mechanical pulping process to separate the cellulose fibers from the lignin and other impurities. The resulting pulp is washed, refined, and bleached to achieve the desired brightness and cleanliness. Next, the pulp is diluted with water to create a slurry, which is then fed onto a paper machine. The paper machine is a marvel of engineering, consisting of a continuous belt of mesh screens and rollers. As the pulp slurry travels along the machine, water is drained away, and the fibers begin to bond together to form a thin sheet of tissue paper. The tissue paper sheet undergoes further processing, including pressing to remove excess water and drying to achieve the desired moisture content. Depending on the intended use, the tissue may undergo additional treatments, such as embossing or perforating. Once dried and finished, the tissue paper rolls are slit into smaller widths and packaged for distribution. From the factory to your home, the journey of a tissue is a testament to human ingenuity and technological innovation. As we draw the curtain on our exploration of the history of tissue manufacturing, it's evident that what began as a simple need for hygiene and comfort has evolved into a sophisticated industry shaped by centuries of innovation and ingenuity. From the rudimentary practices of ancient civilizations to the cutting-edge technologies of today, the journey of tissues mirrors the progress of humanity itself. Throughout history, tissues have been more than mere products. They have been symbols of societal advancement and cultural norms. What started as hand-cut paper squares in ancient China evolved into the soft, absorbent sheets we know today, enhancing not only our daily lives, but also our understanding of sustainability and environmental responsibility. The evolution of tissue manufacturing highlights the interconnectedness of global trade and cooperation. Raw materials sourced from diverse regions, coupled with technological innovations developed across continents, have paved the way for the efficient production and distribution of tissues worldwide. As we marvel at the intricacies of modern tissue manufacturing processes, let us not forget the lessons of the past. Sustainable forestry practices, responsible waste management, and ethical labor standards must remain at the forefront of our efforts to ensure a brighter, more equitable future for generations to come. In closing, the history of tissue manufacturing serves as a reminder of the transformative power of human creativity and collaboration. From ancient times to the present day, tissues have been more than just disposable products. They are a reflection of our shared journey towards progress, sustainability, and well-being. So, the next time you reach for a tissue, remember the centuries of innovation and dedication that have gone into its creation, and let it serve as a reminder of the boundless possibilities that await us when we unite in pursuit of a common goal. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey through the history of tissue manufacturing. We hope you enjoy delving into the fascinating evolution of this everyday essential. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.